All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen, so in case you haven't heard, Aaron Rodgers, that's right, Aaron Rodgers took a big pay cut to stay, not to stay because he won't be anyway, but to pretty much extend his deal with the New York Jets. Now, according to Adam Schefter, Aaron Rodgers voluntarily took a $35 million cut on his 2-year deal with the Jets. This will allow the Jets to acquire more talent than they would have under contract that they assumed from Green Bay in April. No team sport is thought to have ever got this done. So he signed a 2-year, $75 million guaranteed contract through 2024. First of all, I just want to say this. First of all, on the surface, I'm okay. First of all, let me get my personal feelings out. I'm not taking $35 million cut for nobody. I'm being honest with you. Now, some people could say, well, he made his money. Man, look, that sounds great, and I'm quite sure Aaron Rodgers done got that paper. We know he done got that bread over his career. I'm not talking about that. But man, you can go out there tomorrow and practice and it's all over. I ain't taking a pay cut. This is commendable for him. I don't stand on that. I ain't taking a 35-cent cut. I'm telling you right now, I'm not that guy. I'm just not. Like, give me my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we doing a business deal or something, I got to give up a little something to get a deal done. Cool. But to say I'm gonna give up $35 million so the team can go out there and get other players and all of that. Hey, look, I'm not doing it, bro. But not 35. I ain't take 1 or 2 bags. 35 of them things? No, baby, I'm not doing that. But anyway, man, I think this right here show. But now you got a question though. Wait, whoa. Why was he willing to do that for Green Bay? I mean, willing to do that for New York and not Green Bay? Now, there are people that'll say, well, that's because Green Bay. Now, I will say, I've been on the record of saying I thought Green Bay mishandled him a lot in his career. I felt like they kind of was Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is nothing. They didn't really want to give him some help. They didn't really want to spin the bag to keep the assets around or get him some quality players. When they did do that, it kind of felt like the relationship was fractured. You bring in Jordan Love, which was disrespectful. All of those things. So, man, if I'm being honest, I think that I see why. Like, okay, I get it. But in this new team, man, I gotta be honest. I'm shocked that he did it, but because he's not known as that selfless of a player. Now, I've never been an Aaron Rodgers fan. All right. Never been Aaron Rodgers. Okay, let me take that back. I'm a fan of his ability. I'm a fan of the sport of football, which he's one of the best when it comes to throwing the football. Granted, I give him that. But Aaron Rodgers himself, nah, there's some horrible thing to my Cowboys, and I'm not interested. I don't care. But nah, that's nonetheless though. Now the question is, and what I want everybody to see, because people always say you got to open. You got to cut if the quarterbacks take less, you got more money for the team. I want to see the move the Jets make. You just cleared up $35 million cap space. What move do the Jets make? Because everyone say that about that contract is too high. Oh, they paying Dak all this money. And at the end of the day, you got to say, well, hell, they had him they had him for 4 years on peanuts and still didn't do nothing. So to me, that's great. Now I want to continue the story though. I want to see who the Jets bring in, what firepower they go get. Who do they bring in to put this team as a check? Because if I'm giving up $35 million, I better be a preseason Super Bowl favorite. To give up, you must got your eye on the prize of somebody out there. They got their eye on somebody and they were like, we're going to get, because to me, if I'm giving up $35 million, let me say that again, $35 million. If I'm giving up that kind of money, you better have, hey, we done got Barry Sanders out of it. He going back in the hands of time. And yeah, he's coming out of retirement. Dion got all toes and a good leg, and he coming in, he gonna be in his prime. We're going to go get that old Dallas Cowboy offense. If I'm giving up $35 million, bro, I better have Reggie White coming back. Ray Lewis is going to be Ed Reed. Come on, man. J.J. Watt in his prime. If I'm giving up $35 million, you finna give me, you finna make some things shake. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna keep following this. I'm not just gonna stop right here. Now, I'm gonna tell you the narrative about to change in the NFL with this contract. People are gonna say, now owners gonna go to these quarterbacks and say, see what Aaron Rodgers did? See what Aaron Rodgers did? Because he's about the team. Because that for the longest, it was what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady always took a discount. Tom Brady always about winning. That's why he got championship, because the team had money, which I think that's a bunch of baloney, but I digress. So now you're finna start seeing the same thing with these, see what Aaron Rodgers did? And if the Jets, just so happen, and if the Jets win the Super Bowl, this finna be the new narrative. Take less money so you can win a championship. That's what it's about. Now let's see. Because you give up $35 million, I better get stats up, nigga. I better get a ring for that. Now again, we know, I'm being a little dramatic here, but we know Aaron Rodgers has made his money. And he's making his money. And he's going to make more money. We got that. We're not worried about that. State Farm still, you know what I'm saying? He good. And he's in New York. The opportunities are going to be immaculate. So he going to get his bread. I'm not worried about that, but I'm just saying that's a great, to take off $35 million, man, look. But at the end of the day, man, I'm not the biggest Aaron Rodgers fan, but kudos to him. He said, all right, cool. I'm good financially. I'm good. My family good. I'm good. I can take less money because the ring means something. And it does. Because the last couple times we've seen Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Last couple times we've seen him in the playoffs, it ain't look good. So this is an opportunity to put the best team around him, because they better go get some people for this money. Put the best team around him and give him an opportunity to go win a Super Bowl. Because that's what you don't give up. The minute you give up $35 million, it's Super Bowl or bust. That's what it is. Super Bowl or bust. I don't hear nothing. Super Bowl or bust. This just made it interesting. I have not found myself giving Aaron Rodgers a lot of kudos in my life, but I will give him this one. That's major kudos. He's a better man than me, because I ain't giving up that kind of money for nobody. I don't care how much I made. But at the end of the day, man, I'm quite sure he couldn't afford it. But that's my take, man. We're going to see. But it's Super Bowl or bust now. You can't complain about the money. You can't complain about the money. You can't complain about salary cap. You ain't got the high paid quarterback. Come on. You got to pay now. You got to go put the people around. And y'all got to go get something done for $35 million. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, you guys be great, man.